Hello, everybody, and welcome into Thursday night, November 20th already. It's Wednesday. Windy, wicked Wednesday. The wind about blew me over, and that's saying a lot when it about knocked me over. We have 1 to 2 inches. Hello, John. John Williams is in the chat room. We have 1 to 2 inches of snow predicted for tomorrow. That is correct. 1 to 2 inches now. I was so happy to read no snow, and then now we got 1 to 2 inches predicted. Lovely. Hello, Jeff. I wasn't sure if you were going to make it. I did get your message.
For a while at least.
Should be 4 to 6.
No, it should be not at all. No. Tony Wallow was first in chat. One Fish 26 was second. Sin Vicious in chat, saying if I want his attention, I have to do better than that with that trailer. Well, I will tell you, tomorrow night's trailer will be another one along the same lines, and probably Friday's as well will be along the lines of the same lines. After that, I might start going back or try to go back to creating my own trailers. But it's good to see Sin in chat. Great Guy was fourth. He's having ham, noodles, and corn. Okay, that sounds pretty good. Jeff Ryman says hello to all of us and guests. John Williams wants to know,
Mrs. K.
what is my name? I don't get it, but okay. Rick Lake said he's got Windows 11 on his one computer now. Good. I don't have any problems with Windows 11. I'm adjusting to it quite nicely. I'll get back to you. I saw you had your hand up. Stealth Mode is in chat. And I saw we had a new member, Tracy Holt from Danville, Illinois, originally from Covington, Indiana. Now, I happen to know where both of those places are at. Having grown up in Indiana, I know where Covington's at. And having lived in Illinois, I know where Danville, Illinois is at. So I welcomed her into the chat. Got a membership. I don't know if she bought it or was gifted. But she did what is in the description, so that's cool. She read the description where I said, say something and let me know where you're from. And I will make sure that I call out your name if I see it. Speaking of that, I apologize to BH Ringer because last night he had about 4 or 5 chat messages that I completely missed, and I'm not sure why. Was
John
the weather?
Williams, it is currently 30 degrees Fahrenheit,
There we go.
minus 1.1 degrees Celsius, and light snow in Madison, Wisconsin.
There we go. Hello, Wintermute. Wintermute's in there. Mike Wojak, I mentioned him a while ago. And it's going to be a blizzard, yeah. I don't know. Today, people
Tony
were
Wallow,
driving
it is
as if we
currently
had a
percent
foot
auto
of snow on the
format,
ground.
percent in percent current condition text percent in percent auto format location percent.
There's that fictitious city once again. Sin is still in chat. Good deal. Hello, Sin. I haven't seen a comment from someone yet. Yeah, Ghetto, before I forget, you had your hand raised. What's up?
We'll get 90 people now.
You can keep it. You can have it and you can keep it. It's all yours. Enjoy. Hope you have a lot of milk and bread. That's all I got to say about that. I tell you what, when I walked in the hospital this evening, it was comfortable. I'm in a short sleeve shirt, very comfortable. Wind was not blowing at all. I walked out about an hour and a half later, and the wind was freezing cold, number one, and it was very strong. It pushed me along quite nicely. And then I looked at the weather forecast, and 1 to 2 inches of snow. Not happy about that. I think everyone's trying to find what changed on SpeakerBot. I'll give you a hint. It involves Doug Betts. So that's the only hint you're going to get. I will go back to putting SpeakerBot commands on the description or in the description starting, let's just say, maybe tomorrow.
Give me a 0 if it sounds completely normal and nothing at all is wrong. Okay?
There's one change right there. Like to see the wind speed in the weather bot. I thought we took that out. I thought it used to be in there and we took it out. Let's see. Currently, temperature, condition, and location. Yeah. Nope, TG did not change. They're both on Doug, and that was one of them. So, no, it wasn't really too much. It's kind of weird carrying on a conversation with someone that's in chat, but no, it wasn't too much. We just narrowed it down to what we like. And
Greg Guy said hello, Greg Guy.
Greg Guy says hello to himself. Hello, Greg Guy, from Greg Guy. Hospital visit was decent tonight. She was a little bit more focused on things. She's still not
John Williams
back
said
to normal
subscribe.
by any stretch or means of the imagination, but she was a little bit more on track tonight. Could at least carry on a conversation to a certain point, so that was good. And I'll tell you guys more about that once the stream ends, of course, like I do every night. Subscribes. No, exclamation CD, I think, is one, and exclamation DI, I think, is the other one. I think. I would have to go look them up to be sure, but the CD one played a while ago, I think. Charlie Victor, I don't know about that one. Charlie Delta and Charlie India. For those of you that know the phonetic alphabet. C as in Charlie, I as in Indiana, C as in Charlie, and D as in depressing. Oh, that's a bad one to use. I don't know. It's the Ken Style Live Show, so it could be pretty depressing. All right, let's see if it is. Let's see if it is CI. Now I played earlier. Tell me it's not going.
But it's an informant.
Could be that too. Well, let's go figure this out. Why is it not playing? It played earlier today. Try DI. Try Delta India. I don't know. I have no idea. I only work here. I barely do that half the time. Yeah, try DI. See if that works.
Squirrels floating around.
Nope, the bot is not busted.
There was a lot of squirrels.
Now you know where your thumbnail came from. That one is a lot longer. I just shortened it down so I could have it on the speaker bot. That's about all the news I have for today. Jeff, I hear you're up and running with your new build, back to normal, back into case, everything's functioning?
I won't call it normal because there's not an OS installed, but all the hardware is up and running, including the RGB stuff.
Good. Before I forget, our other Jeff that normally joins us here has some tests tomorrow. He's not doing too well today. He's concerned about his test, so we want to put some happy thoughts and good thoughts towards NECA Jeff and hope that all goes well with his test tomorrow. And I'll elaborate a little bit more, obviously, after the stream ends. So that is the news of the day, so to speak.
Yeah, I do not know why things were not going well the other day with either power supply. I suspect the problem was someplace between the chair and the keyboard.
Yeah, here's Sin joining us on Zoom. Hello, excuse me. Hello, Sin.
Good to see you.
Hi there, guys.
That one is a lot longer. I just shortened it down so I could have it on the speaker bot. And Sin is watching us on YouTube and needs to mute his either YouTube or his audio on Zoom. It sounds like he might have done that because I don't hear the echo any longer. Sorry about that. I had to take care. I had a brief hiccup or something I needed to get taken care of, and I got to get the mouse off of Zoom. Oh, the pressure of running this show, I tell you. I do have some updates from YouTube to pass along later tonight. I think you'll find it as interesting as I did. And it involves a simple name change. And I said, Jeff,
you were going to say they started paying you twice as much as they had before.
No, they want me to start paying them.
Probably.
Yeah, that wouldn't surprise me. Now, things are going to stay the way that they are. Membership's going to remain 99 cents, and until I poll another vote, then we're going to leave it at 99, and we're going to let it go until someone says, now we need to get rid of it. And again, that's going to be on everyone that's out there in YouTube land and Zoom land.
I subscribed to another computer channel the other day, and this guy has 3 levels of membership, but the lowest is 99 cents a month.
Right, and then what's it go, $9.99, and then probably...
I think it was 99 cents to $4.99 to $9.99 or
Yeah.
something like that.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's good. I mean, if you're well established, I think the different tiers are a pretty good thing. I don't have a good membership program, and I know that. I still want to try to have members-only streams, but then I wrestle with that, and then if I release it, then what's the sense of having membership? I mean, it's just it's a circle. It's a circle, and yes, I am going 2 different directions at the same time. I am talented. That's right. It is that way. Speaking of that, I watched the funniest Saturday Night Live skit I have ever seen on The Wizard of Oz, and it involved Dorothy and the 4 characters, obviously, and Glinda, I think her name's Glinda, the Good Witch. And I can't discuss it over here because the language was just horrible, but it was so funny. Yes, Ghetto, you had your hand raised again. Hello, Stealth.
Um,
Hello, my friends. Good to see you. Make sure I'm adjusting my voice here.
what were you saying about something about
I'll tell you after the stream's over.
Okay, because I heard half of it.
I will refresh your memory after the stream is over. There we can see Stealth, and he's actually dressed tonight. Whoa, is the world still
John
spinning?
Williams said hello, Greg Guy.
John Williams says hello to Greg. I am trying to figure out a different way to have the chat more noticeable to me. I'm going to get with Sam on that later. I don't know if that'll be tonight or tomorrow or when it will be, but I do want to get with him. I've got a few ideas. I'm going to run it by him and see if they're as far-fetched as I think they are. I do intend to download OBS
John Williams
into a
said hello,
separate
stealth
folder
mode.
so that I can test the running 2 live streams at one time. I do want to do that. And the simplest solution to that, believe it or not, is anybody? Bueller?
2 computers. 2 computers.
Well, I have 2 computers.
Each one running into a stream, 2 different emails.
I already have that, yes. I could put OBS over on the DaVinci machine, but I'm not going to. I want to test the theory of putting it in a separate folder on the streamer and see if I can do it that way. And then if I can't, then we'll go from there. I don't know. Maybe I'll hook up the little mini computer to do Zoom on. I don't know. There's a few different ways I can go with that. Yes, Ghetto?
I have an idea. Why
That's
don't
dangerous.
you log into your system on the other computer, and you can scream and you can read the chat that way.
Tell me after the stream's over. I didn't catch any of that. That made no sense. The DaVinci machine is strictly going to be used for the DaVinci projects. Nothing
Okay.
else. Occasionally I'll bring up a browser and research some things that I'm needing for DaVinci, but other than that, it's got DaVinci and mouse with borders because of the fact I share the mouse with the 2 computers. Everything else that's on there is data and or pictures and or some music and or anything related to DaVinci Resolve. So
John Williams said,
trying
I
to-
like Mrs. K. Flintstone Mobile.
we'll see what we can arrange. Maybe I'll find something else that's
You're
copyrighted.
still
I can't.
thinking about going back to completely separate mice?
50-50 right now. I'm having issues with the mice, that if I pay attention to what I'm doing, I don't have as bad as issues it will just be confusing to me to have keyboard for this computer and keyboard for that computer, and the same thing with the mouse. Now, I can easily solve that problem, and when I'm not using a streamer, put that keyboard and mouse on top of the streamer and use DaVinci's keyboard and mouse. And vice versa, when I'm using DaVinci, do it that way as well. So, I don't know. Just little things. It's just like I made a slight change to the streamer, and I'm adjusting to that pretty well. And that has to do with the positioning of the monitors. So, anyway.
Yeah, I like your setup, man. Last time you showed us.
Yeah,
really good
John
setup.
It works.
said it took a long time for my
the
eyes to
multiple
focus
games.
this afternoon.
I was like, yes,
All
you're
good
my
now.
man.
I can imagine if it was a gaming type of deal, how cool that would be. But no, this is just like right now. I've got Zoom right in front of me on one monitor. I've got OBS and Firefox splitting the screen up there. And then to my left, I have the 40-inch that's got the monitoring of YouTube for me. It's perfect. Over here is on the new system, it's all DaVinci, which are right now nothing. It's just got that glowing moon or whatever the hell it is. I mean, heck, it is.
I got you. I haven't seen the new setup yet on the DaVinci. Okay. I don't think I've seen that yet. Okay.
Yeah, I'll show you. I'll go to the phone after a bit and show you. John says it took a long time for his eyes to focus this afternoon. Yeah, I hate when they dilate my eyes. I hate that. It does take a long time. But John did send me an email, and I did read it. It was in my Zoom, and things went well for him at the eye doctor today, so that's good news. Good news. Something else I thought I don't write anything down. I need to start writing stuff down. I did talk to AT&T today. They gave me a $15 credit just to appease me because my bill went up. I'm still looking around. I called Xfinity, and I asked Xfinity, did they ever get the problem resolved between the street and my house that had a broken line in it? And they said they don't think so, but for a one-time charge of $39.99, they will repair their broken line. I said, excuse me? I said, let me make sure, did I hear you say correctly, you're going to charge me to repair your broken line? And she said, yes, sir. I said, no, ma'am. And that was the end of that conversation. Can you believe that?
Yeah, I get offended because we own our own equipment. We have all our own equipment, so all we're responsible for is the line from the street to the house. Outside of that, we own everything else.
You should not be responsible for that. They should be. I think the way it works, I'm sorry, is from the street to your node on the house is their responsibility. Once it gets there, it becomes yours.
Once it comes into the house, then it's ours. But after that, they're responsible for everything to the node on the house. Yep, you're correct.
They actually had a better deal. I currently have AT&T, and I have a gig, and it works really well. I'm really happy with it. Well, Xfinity came out with a 1.2 gig, and it's cheaper than what I'm currently paying, but that's only good for a year. And then when she was like, well, you got to pay for this, I'm like, the one that got me the most was when they told me I had to pay for them to repair their line. That was the deal breaker right there.
Yeah, that's BS.
AT&T worked me out a deal, and he says, and I quote, I will save you money, sir. And when it was all said and done, it was costing me $7.95 more than what I'm currently paying. So I don't know what school he went to, probably in Arkansas somewhere, but I'm pretty sure $87.95 is more than $80. Just saying. I can't wait to become 70. I'm great. I'm this
John
grumpy
Williams
at
said our
65.
AT&T service covers everything all the way to their modem router.
AT&T. Other than it's going to go up to $85. Okay, that's still doable. That's still reasonable, actually. I just don't like the fact that I wasn't informed of this change until I got my bill that's due next month. It says, oh, your bill's now $5 more.
Give me some water.
Well, thanks for explaining that to me. I mean, and I every time I get a price increase, I always try to find something better. Chances are I'll stick with them. It works pretty good, actually, overall. I'll tell you what don't work around here. and it's beginning to really frustrate me. That's the doggone electricity.
John Williams said we pay 80.21 to AT&T.
Is that after or before the current $5 increase, or are you a new customer? Power, electricity, Indianapolis. It went out again today. I'm sitting here. I'm on Zoom. I'm doing a Da Vinci project. I'm working away, and all of a sudden, blink. I'm thinking, well, that's going to be here. And I glance into the living room. TV's out. So no, it's not. It's the entire house. It's about 30 minutes.
Your house, or was it the neighborhood?
Well, I didn't think to go out and see if it was the neighborhood, but I'm hoping it was the neighborhood. That would be a little bit easier to accept.
Well, I'm guessing it probably was the transformer that services several houses that tripped or something.
Could be. And then, I hate to say it, but thank goodness. What the hell was that? Just something fell. Wasn't me. Oh! I was trying to show you the cell phone, but things keep blinking out. Thank goodness we have a fully charged cell phone, because my 30 minutes went by pretty quick. That's where I watched Doug, and that's what gave me the great idea when he said the Echo to do what I did with the Echo. It's always that Mine has been 80 since the day we moved in on March 22nd of 2022 until this bill, and it's going up to $85, and I don't know the change. I really, and it doesn't matter. So I'm still working on getting to say, keep it there, but I don't know. I don't want to go through the hassle of setting up a new account and all that other good nonsense. It's just too much work. Alex Cheek is late again by 22 minutes. Well, I see that being on time lasted a whole 3 days. That's impressive. Let me see. What was the penalty for being late again? Oh, that's right. A 2-month suspension. I remember now. So, have to make sure that gets enforced. Jim. Oh, my God. I see the word Jim, KJ3N, and I read Kim, JJ3N. I ain't right. I'm just going to say, I ain't right. Hello, Jim. Good to see you. Yeah, really, Tony. We can extend it. I'm thinking the 2 months is plenty long enough. We can make it a 90-day thing.
English.
Yeah, that really. Anybody got anything? I like Sin's background. $100 says there's a coyote under that rock. I do like that one.
John Williams said we have 3 ISP providers in
we
Madison.
were lied to all those years we were watching that as children. Coyotes can actually run faster than roadrunners.
Yeah, I've read that.
But that isn't near as much fun as this.
No, and they probably would not even do that today. It's just not acceptable. John says they have 3 ISPs. I forget the total we have here in Indianapolis. There's quite a few, but I'm comfortable with AT&T. Again, it's just the price went up, and I know the price is going to go up.
Well, as you may remember in Vegas, there's Cox, and then there's a bunch of little guys.
Yeah. Yeah, but if yours ever gets to working the way they advertised it to be, you got a sweetheart deal of an internet setup.
Well, I get the speeds they advertise if you measure them at the modem.
Okay.
Always.
Which is on the roof at the radios. But
what's wrong with sitting on the roof and doing your stuff?
But I rarely see any slowdown at the computer, and I'm paying $35 a month. So it's going to have to get awfully poor for me to complain.
Yeah, I would jump all over an opportunity like that here in Indianapolis, but that's never going to happen.
700, and it's up and down. It's symmetric.
That's
That's not bad.
Yeah, that's the other thing. Mine is constantly in the 9s up and in the 9s down. Yep. I have no issues with that whatsoever.
You know how much you pay now? 85.
It's going up to 85, and I think it's 85.15.
Mine is so cheap because they asked me if I would be a neighborhood anchor. So there's an extra radio on my roof to rebroadcast stuff.
Right.
Oh, it's a different system.
My normal price would be $70 a month. Now
Still not bad.
includes taxes, fees, everything.
Right.
And there's nothing added on to those prices. That's the total.
That's not bad at all.
Yeah. Does that mean you
The
can
normal price
unplug-
would be 70 or quote up to 700.
Yeah, Chris, I don't think you caught your question.
Does that mean he can unplug something and knock everybody out?
No. I have 3 radios on my roof. One of them is a big one that's aimed at their primary broadcaster, and that was only added later. But I have 2 other smaller radios on the roof, and every house in this network has
John
at least
Williams said
2
goodbye,
radios
Ken.
aimed at other houses. So you have multiple paths that you can receive a signal through.
You got the trunk, son. You got the trunk. Yes. You're the man.
They
Do you have
only
control of
added
it or just them?
Yeah, and they only added that recently, but they gave me the price from day one, simply because I said I would do it if they needed it.
That's
So,
cool.
I mean, now, when I measure, depends whose speed test I use. When I measure it at the computer, it's normally 250 to 300. But that's plenty for what I do, and it is symmetrical.
So, Jeff, you said 3 radios. Am I going to see a news broadcast? You know I watch TV from Las Vegas all the time. So am I going to see a news broadcast when, and today in Las Vegas we heard, "Good morning, Las Vegas."
John Williams said
I can
good night,
see
everyone.
that. That would be so cool.
Yeah, I can see it too. And then we're
Yeah,
going to get
these
collect
are
calls.
Microwave radios.
John is telling me it's time to get off of here. So he's, as he said, exclamation X, which was Jeff's Dancing Girls, and says good night to me. And now he's saying
Yeah.
good night to everyone. So I'm going to wrap
I
it
tried
up.
a new speaker bot and it didn't work.
Which one did you try?
Exclamation point FI.
F.I.?
That be.
You can guess what I was.
Yeah. All right. So tonight we had Alex in chat, Greg, Jeff Ryman, Jim, John, Mike Wojcik, Rick Williams, Rick Lakes. I need glasses. Stealth Mode, Sin Vicious, Tony Waller, Tracy Holt, and Wintermute. The short list is so great. I don't have to scroll anything. I'm going to go ahead and clear that in the stream. If you want to join us over on Zoom, you know the deal, yada, yada, yada. There's the email. Send me an email. And,
Right.
oops, I just shut off SpeakerBot. Somebody wants to test that.
Yeah. Give you a quick
Wrong
look at
button.
my new thing. You can see all of the RGB going.
I can't really see it, man. I can't zoom in.
Let me spotlight it.
I mean, it's got a glass on the case, so there's a
Oh, there we
reflection.
go. Oh, that's why. Okay, I see. It's reflecting your screen too much.
Yeah, a little bit, but you can see it.
You see your entire screen. Hey, is that showed the password again? One more time. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, that's my other monitor on my main computer.
I can't see nothing with the screen. Yeah, I couldn't see it.
Night, everyone. I'm going to go hit the button.